You are standing in a forest in Mongolia, 45 million years ago. No dinosaurs. They have been gone for 20 million years. Your guard drops. That is the mistake. The ground thuds. Something heavy comes through the ferns. It stands as tall as a horse. Its head is nearly a meter long. Not a dinosaur. A mammal. Warm-blooded and furred. The same broad group of animals as a dog or a deer or you. Its skull is the largest ever found on a meat-eating land animal. Its name is Andrewsarchus. Start with the one number we can measure. The skull is 83 centimeters long. A large brown bear skull is about 40. A big lion is about 35. This head is more than double a bear's and over twice a lion's. Nothing hunting on land today comes close. How big was the rest of it? Nobody knows. We have the skull, nothing else. No spine, no legs, no ribs, no tail. One head. That is the whole animal, in physical terms. Here is how that happened. In 1923, an American team crossed the Gobi Desert. Roy Chapman Andrews ran the expeditions, and they were not after this animal. They wanted the first humans, certain our species began in Asia. They were wrong about that. Instead, they pulled the first confirmed dinosaur eggs out of the sand. A team member named Can Chuen Pao dug up one giant skull. In 1924, the paleontologist Henry Fairfield Osborn named it after Andrews. Every body you have seen drawn on this animal is a guess. Every weight, every length, every claim about how it moved, all built from one head. Old reconstructions gave it a body over 3 meters long and a weight past a ton. Newer, more careful work cuts those numbers, sometimes in half. The plain answer is a wide range, not a figure, and it stays that way until someone finds more bone. If unanswered questions are why you watch, subscribe. Look at the teeth. Big, but blunt and heavy, made to crush, not slice. The long skull held huge jaw muscles, so the bite could break thick bone. Imagine it closing on a leg bone and splitting it for the marrow. Whatever it bit did not leave in one piece. For decades, the answer seemed simple. The biggest meat-eating mammal ever to walk on land. A killer. The worst thing alive at the time. If giant prehistoric predators are your thing, a like helps. Then the science moved. Osborn had grouped it with the mesonychids, extinct hoofed hunters that ran prey down. That held for years. Later work pulled it somewhere stranger. Its closest relatives are not wolves or cats. They sit among the even-toed hoofed mammals, near the heavy-jawed entelodonts that later earned the nickname hell pigs. Trace its family line to the present, and you land on its living cousins, hippos and whales. The diet flipped too. Blunt, crushing teeth handle bone and shell well and struggle with live, fighting prey. That suits a scavenger. Andrewsarchus may have worked the coasts and floodplains, cracking turtle shells and tearing into carcasses washed up on the shore. The largest land meat-eater we know may have fed mostly on the already dead. The picture turns over twice. No dinosaur. Maybe no hunter. None of it helps you, because it is still coming. It steps out, head first, swinging your way, eyes set far back, jaws open a crack. Then the shoulders, then the bulk of it. It moves slowly. It has never needed to run from anything. You hear it breathe. You smell it, heavy and rank. It looks at you, then past you. You are not worth the effort, and that is worse than hunger. You can do the math. You cannot outrun it. You cannot fight it. You stand still and hope. In that spot, do you run or freeze? Tell me below. Running usually goes badly, since fast movement starts a chase, but say what you would actually do. Now the part people get backward. This animal did not live alone. The Eocene ran hot. Forests reached near the poles. There was almost no ice on Earth, and the land was full of large mammals you have never heard of. Hyenodonts hunted across whole continents on long, shearing teeth. The first whales, like Ambulocetus, still had legs and crawled between river and land. Plant eaters grew into giants, and the hunters chasing them grew too. We treat the asteroid as the end of the danger. The survivors were small and stayed small for a few million years. Then they grew. Teeth, claws, size, and a fresh line of giant killers. The dinosaurs were gone. The world was not safer. It traded one set of monsters for the next. Next time someone says the age of giant predators ended 66 million years ago, show them this skull. 83 centimeters of bone, pulled from a desert, used to rebuild an animal we still barely understand. A mammal, a cousin of hippos and whales, the biggest of its kind on record, known from a single head. The dinosaurs were never the end. They were the first round. The warm-blooded animals after them, the familiar ones, grew their own monsters. Some still sit in the rock, waiting to be found.